Thank you, Ritual, for sponsoring today's video. Ritual's essential for women 18 plus. This clinically backed multivitamin is formulated with key high-quality nutrients to help fill common dietary gaps. It's vegan-friendly, non-GMO, project-verified, and gluten-free, and major allergen-free without extras and artificial colorants. It's designed to support foundational health with the key nutrients to support your brain health, bone health, blood building, and antioxidant support. Vitamin taking has been one of those things that I started to put into my new rituals for the day, is by taking a multivitamin every single day. It does help with a lot of good things, especially as you're getting older, because you don't always cover all the grounds of things that you need. And one thing I love about these, I've been traumatized by vitamins because being pregnant 10 times over and taking a prenatal vitamin so many times. Back in the day when I was pregnant 25 plus years ago, they just had plain old vitamins. You took them, they tasted nasty, they were gross. So when you were not feeling well and nauseated, you would just get sick on your vitamins. Not my favorite thing. So vitamins to me, I remember that. Does anybody else remember something they got so sick on they just don't want to ever take it again? That was vitamins for me. So when I found the Ritual ones, I was excited because they have a 30-day money back guaranteed. So who offers money back guaranteed? No questions asked. Not many companies. What else I like about them is that inside here, they have this little thing right here. This, I feel like, puts these vitamins above anything else in the industry standard. You know why? Because it smells like peppermint. I know the other kinds have different other scents and flavor scents that they put in there where they infuse it, so then all of your vitamins taste like that. Such a nice thing. So these are more of like a peppermint flavored thing. So when you're taking them, you're not getting that vitamin taste at all in there because they taste like the peppermint. How awesome. And look at, there's all these little, see how it's all tiny little balls in there? This right here has a delayed release capsule design. So it's designed to dissolve later on in your small intestine where the nutrients should stay at, and designed to be good on your stomach so you can take them with or without food, because that was another struggle, was if I'm not hungry right away and you don't eat, then it doesn't get, you forget about your vitamins. So you can take them right away in the morning. I can take them with my coffee every morning and no big deal. They're in me. I can feel like right now I can just taste and feel the peppermint inside me versus like, oh, there's a big old vitamin inside me, because that's normally what I would taste for a long time with regular vitamins. You can start a daily ritual that you feel good about. So you can scan this QR code right here on the screen. You can go to ritual.com/maryon30 for 30% off your first order. Thank you, Ritual, for sponsoring today's video. Now on today's video. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is starting out great. I'm outside. That cooler fall weather. I saw Florida's going to get a nice cold front. Cold front. What is cold front to Florida? I don't know. We're going to find out. I will let you know. It just look like low temperatures hitting Florida, so I don't know what that means. We will see. I will keep you posted. Let you know if I got to go to the store and buy some sweaters or something. I don't even know. But for now, it's tank top dresses because it's going to be a hot day, I'm sure, today. So beautiful day today. Today is the day. It's Gather Your Fragment Friday. It's the part of the week that I like to make all my food for the weekend because we have plans this weekend. We have plans to go out and do things and get out and enjoy being together as a family. And so we're going to go inside and we're going to start our day. You guys ready for a great, wonderful, fantastic? And if your day is not going well, I hope that by the end of today's video, you can feel a little bit more like, okay, I can get through my day. You can, because you know what? If you're here, if we can just get through, there's bug on my face, you can just get through the next few hours, and then again, like afternoon, another few hours, and then another few hours, you know what, you're almost to the end of your day, and then you know what, you made it through a whole day today. So give yourself something to do, to look forward to. Give yourself a goal of a few things to do. Maybe make something today. Maybe today is a good day to make something in your home so that you can go, okay, I made breakfast. Good job. If you make lunch, great job. Maybe not. Maybe you'll eat out dinner tonight. Who knows what you're going to do. But for myself, I'm going to be making some food because I can do that now. I have the groceries. I have the means to do it. So I'm going to go inside and do that for our family. Maxine, you ready? Oh, she's like, Mom, there's birds. The squirrel hasn't come out, has it? Poor Maxine. She's just waiting. There's nothing out there. Oh, she's like, I'm going. I'm gone. She's waiting. It's the birds. Just birds. all good things. So, all right, let's go inside and we'll start our day gathering up fragments, making some food for our family. You guys ready? All right, let's go. All right, in the kitchen we are. So I have a little bit of a dilemma here for me. I have to run my child to an eye appointment and then take them to work. And so I'm thinking, I'm like looking at the clock going, I have to leave in about 1 hour here. So how much do I start on? Because I didn't really plan ahead. I wrote my list of stuff to do, but I didn't get any food out of the freezer. So I just went to my freezer and got everything out that I'm gonna need and put it in the refrigerator so it can be, you know, partially thawed, I guess, by the time I'm ready to actually cook today. And so then I thought, what do I actually do? I only have an hour. I have about an hour to make something. So why don't I make cookie dough? That's something we're gonna do. We're gonna do monster cookies. Favorite of the kids, favorite of the family. It's delicious. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do this recipe from the cookbook right here. You put it all in here. We're using up, I have a lot of, I ended up having peanut butter. I had to laugh. I think I had 3 containers of peanut butter open. I'm like, oh my goodness, how much peanut butter does one person need? So, because I was putting it in the refrigerator and then like the refrigerator would get full. So I'd put it out into the cupboard and I'd say, okay kids, it's in the cupboard. Well, they would forget it's in the cupboard, so they open a new one. So we have 3 peanut butters. So I've got one, it's the natural one. So it's a little more separated, you know. So I'm like, why don't I use that one for all of our baking here? Make some, you know, cookies up with that because that uses 2 cups of peanut butter. That'll be a big chunk of it. I'll make a bunch of cookies. We can freeze them. Monster cookies are something you can freeze. They're good. They're good cookies. Everybody likes them. Delicious. We usually add chocolate chips, butterscotch. If you got white chocolate chips, go ahead. I'm gonna add M&Ms and I also have Reese's Pieces candies right here. So I'm just gonna put all of the ingredients in my mixing bowl, let the mixer do the work. Easy, easy, easy treat, and it freezes good. Will last for months in your freezer. Missing pieces whenever another child puts dishes away that doesn't normally. It's like, where's all my stuff at? We found it. What I think I'm gonna do is do 2 batches in this. I don't know, I might freeze it. I don't know what I'll do. If I'll freeze it or if I'll bake it. I'm not sure, but I do have a lot of those chips. Like there's a ton of them. So I'm thinking, why don't I just double the batch and then make double because I have a lot of oatmeal. It'll use it up. I can freeze the dough or I can bake it and freeze it either way. That's a good way to use up an entire thing of peanut butter. I was like, that worked out good. I'm trying to get sugar and eggs, right? Sugar and eggs, yes. So this will be nice, having a nice big batch of this. It's always good to make more cookies, right? Just freeze them. Those will be delicious. Monster cookies are one of my kids' favorite. We've been making it for a long, long time. I think they were originally called Monster because before you bake them, you just put like eyeballs with the M&Ms. I just mix the mix. It works out good that way. I do love organizing my fridge, not with plastic containers because there's no way I could fit everything, but the egg holder holds a ton of eggs. I think it's like 72 eggs, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I've said it before how many it holds. It's a lot of eggs. I think, no, it's 3 of these, so that'd be, is it 90 eggs? It'd be 90 eggs that that thing holds. You can put a whole lot more in there. I mean, it's not gonna roll out like it's supposed to, but they fit in there, so these are really good. I've seen a couple of these empty. Okay, I got a few more minutes. I can mix up puppy chow. That was something else I was gonna make. First, snack mix. So following my recipe, I'm gonna get my camera, take a picture, and my phone. So I'm gonna put this in my microwave. The microwave takes a whole lot longer. I'm thinking, what is it, 2 boxes, a jar, 2 packs. So I will do like times 3. Okay, these are the 2 peanut butters that were open. So I will use only 20 ounces, a little bit more than 20 ounces. So I will use the rest of this up, and then I'll use some more of that. And I only have 1 jar of peanut butter. We went through a lot of peanut butter for treats today. That's good, because I needed to use up some of that peanut butter. We've had that peanut butter since the mountains, so time to use it up. This is a good snack that you can freeze this one as well. And then we'll have the cookies, and then this. The caramel apples went real quick. Everybody loved those. Sometimes, you know, you get years where kids don't love everything. You know how it is. The taste of everybody changes. Caramel apples are something they loved. So that went real quick. I'm gonna have to make some more of those. I think I have. I'll see if I've got apples for different things. So I don't want to use them up for all the caramel apples because you can use a lot. But I do have another can of sweetened condensed milk. This is really messy. And I can make some more. If we have some apples left over, I'll go get some more. Okay, all this peanut butter. Peanut butter. You can put it in the microwave, but if your jar lid has a little bit of that foil on it, because you know the label is so sticky like mine does, I'd be afraid of it arcing in your microwave. You wouldn't want to do that. That's a lot of peanut butter. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do that amount there. Then we'll stir it and see how it tastes. Wash my hands. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the microwave for a few minutes. This is simple, and you just add corn cereal to it, the rice check cereal. I do 2 rice and 1 corn because corn makes it a little bit more crunchy. The rice is a little bit softer. Do whatever you like to do. I think are these both gluten-free? Yeah, it is gluten-free. So that is a treat that you can make for people that can't have gluten. So you can do this. I have it written down in my recipe thing here. A jar of peanut butter, make sure it's good and natural, and then chocolate chips. You need gluten and dairy-free chocolate chips. And coconut oil. And that makes a really good mix for everybody that can have it. It tastes good. Okay, I got this in my microwave. I'm gonna just stir it. I think the peanut butter is hot enough so it'll just melt the chocolate. There we go. And I'm gonna add vanilla extract. You don't have to. You can always add vanilla to everything. It just gives it a little bit better flavor, like in Rice Krispie treats and even this. Perfect. It smells good. And we'll pour it on top of, I don't think I'll need any more. Usually there's always plenty of extra, so I don't think I will. And then I will let it sit for a few minutes, and I'll add my powdered sugar, stir it up, and then put it in. I have a big, I use my, oh, you know what I'll use is my glass jar. I forgot about that, so I can leave it on the counter. That works out really nice. And I'll put some in a plastic container as well. Perfect, look at that. All nice and melted. And delicious right here. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I was just thinking about mixing this up. I'm like, do you remember the first time you had puppy chow? Like myself, I didn't grow up with, my family they had a little bit more, we didn't have a lot of treats growing up. We did, but we did not like all the time. Like I remember getting Boo, what is it, this cereal? They have Frankenberry Boo cereal. And my dad and I went shopping. I was little enough that I could go in the shopping cart still, but old enough to know I shouldn't go in there, but I did. Do you know what I mean? Not that I should, just because I wanted to go in. And I remember my dad's like, is that the kind of cereal mom gets? I'm like, yeah, that's the kind of cereal she gets. No, it wasn't the kind of cereal my mom gets. So we had plain cereal, like cornflakes and Cheerios. And so I remember getting it, and I had to feed it to the birds, but I remember outside eating that cereal. Of course, it was just all sugar. So we didn't have a lot of that. And it's funny, because then when I was first married, we didn't do you eat differently. You just eat differently, and then like you bring the both kind of families and what they were used to having and mar them together into one. Isn't that interesting how everybody does that? Just different ways of making food. But I remember having this in like elementary school. Somebody's parents made it, and they, you know, kids brought it in as a snack for school. And I remember going, wow, puppy chow, this is so good. But I never had it growing up. I had to wait till I was older and ended up making it. So, but this is good. I will get my containers put in there, and then I think I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna have to leave, and then I'll come back and I'll finish up life. So let's get some containers to put this in. I was gonna put it in here. I'm like, do I put it in there or do I put cookies in here? So I think I'll stick some of this in here. I'll see if I can fit it in 2 of these. I don't know, we'll see. I usually use my cupcake. I love when they stick. Cupcake container, like the transporter thing, because it's long and big. I used to have a huge plastic container, huge ones, but we don't need that big of ones. So I wrote down to get smaller size ones. Never did, so I have to do a TJ Maxx when I do that. So this will work, right? I'm gonna wash these dishes up, get that part done so I can head out the door, and then when I come back, we'll finish up, or we'll continue. I didn't really even get to do anything. 2 desserts. We'll finish up making food for the weekend. So it has been an entire day today. Oh my goodness. I left and took Brooklyn to her eye appointment, and then had to drop her off at work, and then came back, and Greg was here, and let's go for a swim. So we went for a swim, and it was beautiful, gorgeous. We swam for about an hour, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta get ready because I gotta go pick her back up. So I did, and then now I'm back home, and I'm like, I need to finish or even start my day. So what I'm gonna do, I was gonna start making my food. I figured, you know what, I still have all night to make food, and if I don't and I want to get up tomorrow, I can do tomorrow as well. So I've got my oven turned on right now so I can get my cookies baking. So it's gonna take some time, and then it re-changed of what I'm gonna do for food, because I was gonna do brats and hot dogs tonight, and I'm like, why don't I do flatbread tacos? That's easy, it'll be done. Just because I was gonna make mac and cheese and blah, blah, blah. I feel like the flatbread tacos will be a win-win. So I'm gonna do that. So I've got my meat cooking over there, and I've got my can of chili beans out, and I'm gonna make some topping. It's delicious. We've been making this forever. The only difference we're gonna do this time is usually I take the biscuits, roll them out, and cook them on a griddle. And for some reason when I was driving, I was like, what if I tried them in the waffle maker? Would that be good? And Brooklyn's like, I've seen those people do those like on TikTok and stuff. So we're gonna see. So I'm gonna try one. I've got my waffle maker out. We'll see what it does. What's that noise? It's whistling over here, making some noise. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make my little area here. I'm gonna take, this will be my cookie dough, along with the grapes we've been eating, because these are delicious. I'm gonna go like this. And then I'm gonna turn this on, and then we'll do our biscuits right here, and then I'll be doing the meat over there when it's ready, and add taco seasoning and all of that. It's delicious. It's good. This is what you do. You just gotta, all right, change things around a little bit and just adapt and overcome. So let's get stuff to make flatbread tacos in the waffle iron. Okay, so first I'm gonna get my cookies on a cookie sheet so I can get those in the oven. Real simple and easy. We like our smaller. Some people like bigger ones. I like the smaller ones. Cookies are always good small, and I make them into little balls and just put them on the cookie sheet here. Okay, so we've got a first batch of cookies in the oven. So what I'm gonna do right here is we're gonna roll this out and see how this does. I got my little roller, I got that in Temu, so we'll see. I was just looking, I'm like, do I do it in the middle of my waffle iron? Let's see, is this better? Then, doing it on a griddle? I don't know, we'll find out. Now let me bring this right here. Okay, I'm thinking just do it right in the middle, right? Look how much better it's gonna be instead of a big giant rolling pin. I like that. So do you do it right in the middle? Let me just do this one in the middle. Let's see what this does. Probably take way longer, but let's see. If you did a little bit smaller, you could do waffle size, right? Which way, which way? Decisions, let me see. Okay, while that's going, let's get this. These are gonna go over here. I've got a platter right here. I think that's gonna be fun. Let me get on my taco seasoning because we'll be doing our meat too. Okay, let's see. How I get like 4. It's gonna make it just like a little waffle. Is that gonna be good? I don't know. So do I just do it like 4? Let's see if we can get it on. No, you're good. I wonder if I can just do 4. I don't know if that's gonna be cute. It's gonna take me 5 years to do it on with 1. But if I just put like 4 and then just smush them and cut them, if I have to. Let's see what that does. The white ones, I kind of like them. Okay, let's.
I like how they're deep.
Yes.
You would throw more into
Eating upstairs. And for eating. Thank you. Okay, here's the taco. I'm gonna add taco seasoning to this. And a can of my chili mixed beans. I like these ones better than regular. I do have regular, but I like the chili ones better. Do I add more? I think I will. I was gonna do 1, but I think I'll do 2. This is when your pan is really full. I should use a bigger one. That's okay. I want to keep stirring that, but go over here. Here's the waffles. I'll just kick that over there so you don't even see the trash. Doesn't that work? These are fluffing up. I don't know about those. We're going to see. I don't know if I can do 4 or not. We're trying it out here. Okay, this is good. Just kind of stir it up. The pot that fits, nothing will fall over the edge like mine did. That's okay. I grabbed it and I was like, I feel like I should get a bigger one. And I didn't. Now I know why. Okay, so that's good. Pick up your beans and meat. Perfect. Let that simmer. Let's go back over here. Okay, these are all trial and error here. I'm not sure. Okay, basically it's just, looks like a waffle. Is it going to be better? I don't know. And do I have to actually roll these out? It's a lot easier to do it on the 1 versus having to. I wonder if I even have to roll it. Can I just set it on there? Can we just set it out? Let's see. Let me try to do that for you. See if you even have to roll it out. Explode on these. Okay, I'm just going to set these here. Let's see how that works. I wish I had a latch on this. Let's see how that does. But this is, I mean, just something different. Something different. So I think the other thing is just mix up my sour cream mixture, which is right here. And we use ranch powder. I could put it in a bowl. If you can fit it in the same container, awesome. But that is going to be, I think it's better to mix it and then put it back in. Otherwise, you're falling into the same problem that I was over there. With, you know, everything trying to fit. And that's a 1/4 cup. Just gotta make sure you push it down. And then just stir this up. So then for your flatbread taco, you just take the biscuit and you put some of this on the bottom, and then you put your meat mixture on top. And I'm gonna cut up some lettuce and shredded cheese. That's it. They're delicious. We love these. Love these, love these, love these. Okay, mix that up. That's it. Just put this back in here. It's good if this can sit for a little bit. It's 4. We're not gonna eat for a couple hours, so that will be enough. Just how my day went. Everybody's kind of eating lunch now, which is okay. It's what you gotta do sometimes. When you have to do other things, you just kind of go, okay, let's just change our day. Thankfully, I don't have like little kids anymore where, you know, like when you have toddlers and preschoolers, you have to keep like a schedule somewhat, or it throws their entire day off. So thankful I don't have to live like that anymore. Much easier when you can be freer and do what you need to do. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's good. I mean, you just gotta keep pushing it down. This, I'm gonna put back in the refrigerator. Okay, so I got my lettuce and tomato here. I've got a lot of cucumbers in there we did not eat yet this week, and they're already looking yucky. I'm like, ooh, that's not good. So we're gonna have to do some looking to see if we gotta use some things up. This was, I think I washed this and then we never used it. So I wonder if I can just chop this one up. I think I can. I don't know, is it good? Is it not? I'm thinking it works. I bet that's going to be faster than the cooking them on the griddle. Let me get some bowls for this. We're getting all fancy. We're doing the plastic bowls tonight. we're just gonna go like this. I love when you have a big chunk that's not cut. Because I did not cut all the way through. Let's redo that. I normally like to use my tomato knife to cut the tomatoes up and, you know, make it a little bit better, but that's okay. Today, sometimes you do things a little bit differently. I just gotta push that down. So what else do we have to do? I'm gonna do tomatoes, that cheese. I'm gonna get some cheese out too. It's in my freezer. Cheese is frozen, so if you get it out, it can kind of sit up for a little bit. That's okay, because I did not think about it. Okay, let me check my cookies over here. We're doing good. And those will get going, it'll be like real quick. It's just those first couple batches that seem to take forever on everything. So, is this gonna, I don't know if it's gonna work. This would be fun to make like a sandwich, right? Like a biscuit sandwich? I'm sure someone's done that before in here. Okay, the next thing I do is my apple salad. So I'm gonna change batter and get out my ingredients. Okay, these are done. Oh, I just spilled water everywhere. These are good and done. So, this is done. Okay, let me move some hot. I'll have to move this to another counter. What I'm gonna do next is my apple salad. We used to make this all the time, every year for my kiddos. They like it. Of course, I'm gonna do this a little bit different. Always do it a little bit different. I've got my apples. I'm gonna cut them and put them in lemon juice and water just so they don't turn brown, because I don't know if all of these, I think some are pink ladies. There is the Granny Smith, I don't know, these are Gala, I don't know if they like will turn brown or not quickly. Sometimes they do. So to be safe, I'm gonna chop them up. I'm gonna use my little dicer here because I want them in little squares. And then I'll put them in lemon juice and water so that they don't turn all funky on me. And then we'll mix up this stuff. Meanwhile, we're watching our cookies in the oven, keeping our eyes on everything. So let me just slice these. And keep the skins on too. Okay, this is one of those recipes we made a long time ago. So back in the day, when we used to do this, we used to bananas in it and cranberries. I'm skipping that step. Just because the bananas do get smushy if you don't eat it right away, I'm gonna just keep that out, and I'm not gonna do cranberries because not everybody loves cranberries. So you just add a package of marshmallows and chopped peanuts. And then the mixture is peanut butter, Miracle Whip, sugar. I know, it's a weird mixture, but it tastes really good. So let me get that stuff out. Now, I don't know who discovered that Miracle Whip in here would be a good thing, but it is. It gives it like a little tangy flavor, which is weird. Would mayo do the same thing? Probably not. And look at that, stir that up. Kind of reminds me, remember that viral one where everybody adds the Snickers candy bars? Except when you bite into the Snickers, they're really hard. So this is just a little bit lighter in your teeth because everything's mixed up in here. Okay, we're gonna add peanuts too. I have my one's all diced up. That's going in there. You got a nice mixture. And then you just fold this in. Let's see if I remember. It's been a while. Yeah, good. Okay. Let's stir all that in here. And then we'll flip the cookies, change the cookies, do another batch, and then we'll clean up the dishes and start at something else. A bigger bowl would work better. Why is it let's overfill today. That's the name of the game. Overfill the bowls. So think of that Snicker one that everybody does, right? It's good. You just unwrap 50,000 tiny Snickers or cut it up, but when you bite into it, it's like the caramel and chocolate is just very hard on your teeth. So this is a nice alternative because it's got the peanuts in it and it's got peanut butter with the Cool Whip. So just a little bit better. And the marshmallows, you know, make it fun and yummy. You definitely want to serve this today. After a day, it kind of gets watery, so you really don't want to have to serve it. So it's better to serve that day. We haven't made this in a long time, so it's one of those things. Do the kids still love it? The older kids remember it. My younger set doesn't really remember it very much. They would have been little, so we'll see how it goes over. Look at that, perfect. Okay, let me get a different bowl. So much better. It's just got a little bit, it's got that marshmallow in there, delicious. Way better. So I've got, I was thinking about my next meal. It's gonna be breakfast. So I was gonna do, like I was thinking stuffed biscuits. And I'm like, why don't we just do like breakfast haystacks? So I thought, why don't I do more of these and do breakfast haystacks? So why don't I just put the thing away? I brought the waffle maker back out. I'm gonna do more of these. And then if we have leftovers from the tacos as well, we can layer that in a bowl this weekend. We can do that with sausage. I've got hash browns I'm gonna cook, scrambled eggs, gravy and cheese, and then we can make a whole hash, like a haystack out. I think that'll be a really neat way to do that. So I'm going to do some more here, and then I wonder if I can do everything bagel seasoning, yes, on there. So let me do that in here. Then we'll go over here and cook everything on the stove. I think that's gonna be great. Okay, so while that is heating up over there, let me do this humongous thing of sausage. If we don't eat it all up, I can freeze it, but this is gonna be cooked right here. We're gonna cook everything at once here. We're gonna get this over with some oil and fry up potatoes, hash browns. Okay, I'm gonna crack my eggs right here into this bowl, and then I'll put in these pans. I told you I love these pans. Love these pans. Nothing sticks. Look at, much lighter. The other one's a lot heavier. I mean, this is awesome, 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 awesome. So let me crack these in here. So I'm gonna, in here, I'm gonna put a biscuit on each one and put a little bit of everything bagel seasoning. We're doing a bunch of things at once. Look at how fast these cook. Look at, the eggs don't even stick. Remember my other ones? They kind of didn't stick, but these really don't stick. Amazing. Amazing. Like so nice. Now is it because my other ones, my kids have ruined the other ones because they used a high temperature? Probably, but this is nice to have good. Okay, this is almost cooked. we're doing a bunch of things at once. Go over here. These ones are done over here. So, she's a cookie thing. These are going to be great. We'll literally do it like a little paste stack for breakfast tomorrow. Why don't you just cook this tomorrow, Amy? Because tomorrow's Saturday, and you know what I can do tomorrow? I'll probably be up late tonight because I'll be editing today's video. And then you know what? I'll be sleeping in, and I won't have to get up and make food. What I can do is just pull this out and heat it up when we're ready for breakfast, which is a beautiful thing. Because this takes time to cook. It takes time to wash all these dishes. I don't want to do that on Saturday because we're going to be doing some other fun things. Look at all those eggs. That's awesome. That worked perfectly. This is done. Trying to look for like another pan so I can put my gravy in it, but I don't think I have that, so I'm gonna have to do it in the dish or the microwave, I think. So what I'm gonna do is right here. This I always did it in a measuring cup because I always thought it got real dirty. I'm sorry for the glare on the lights. It's the lights. What are you gonna do? It's so bright and sunny here. I think I just need to get a ring light on my camera here, and then that would probably solve all my issues. Okay, so we're doing a bunch of stuff. Kind of push that down. The eggs are done over here. Just stir this. We're gonna put this in the microwave for like 5 minutes and go back and check it, and I'll just stir it again. Let me go do that. Okay, back over here. These eggs should be done. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Okay, that's perfect on the scrambled eggs. Okay, that's done. So now, let me go back over here. So we're doing a bunch of things. We're going over here and checking this. Not done yet. Let me get the cookies off the cookie sheet and put them over here on the racks. Perfect, so what you're gonna do is, I'm gonna put these in, this came out, I just stirring it to make sure it stays thick. We'll put these in little glass containers. These are going in the refrigerator. They're gonna cool off, then they're gonna go in the refrigerator. Breakfast is done. I should put the handle up for this. It's a little hot, that's okay. The handle's in the, I think it's in the cupboard. This is the sausage. And this will be great because they can make whatever they want with it. They can create like a little haystack, and if some kids like something and others do not, then that's okay. That's the beauty of having it all separate. That pan is hot. Okay, so we let that cool, of course, and then close it. The only thing, potatoes here, if you don't fry these with a bunch of oil, they kind of taste plain, don't you agree? Yeah, like I know my girlfriend would do it on her Blackstone griddle, but she'd add a lot of oil to it, so then it, you know, gets crispy. So these aren't super crispy, but once you put them in there with the eggs and the gravy and the sausage, they'll be delicious. Look at that pan. Not even dirty. The outside's dirty from the stove. Oops. Let me get this out. This is perfect. Okay, even though it's late in the day, it's like I'm still getting stuff done. I'm like, okay, just keep moving. Almost to the end. Kids are out in the pool right now. It's beautiful. All 5 of them are out there right now, so that's always a good thing. Sometimes as teenagers don't want to go in the pool, but I'm glad they all want to go out and play. So they're out there. Get some fun time together. All right, here is these eggs. I'll do 2 pan. Okay, so look at how that. Okay, so the other one, by now my wrist would be ready to give out holding this pan up. This one I can do it. Okay, it has this stuff. I mean, just a little bit stuff, but not nearly like that all. Perfect. This is the egg stuff. This will be for breakfast, probably Saturday and Sunday, depending on how much gets eaten. And then these, I think these are genius. I think this is a genius little hack there. Okay, so then we've got, I'm looking at my list. Okay, so I've got my breakfast done. I don't feel like I've cut off very much of my list. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna get there. Let me wash these up. that will be haystack breakfast with biscuits. Moving right along, getting things done. So pull out some veggies. I've got stuff everywhere, but I'm doing good with things. Next thing I'm gonna do is a Cuban sandwich. Now, this is not, I see Cuban sandwiches everywhere here. Like we made one back in the mountains. It was a recipe I found online. Is it authentic Cuban? No, it was somebody that did one in an egg roll wrapper. They took mustard, ham, and I think they did Swiss and a pickle. That's what they did. So we did it. It was delicious. It was good in there, crispy. So I looked down here because I see these Cuban sandwiches everywhere, Cuban bread, and I thought it was a pulled pork, and then someone corrected me and said it's like a marinated pulled pork, something completely different. I'm not really sure. So I figured one of these days I would get a real one, but not today. Just, where's my kid? One of these days we'll do that, but for this recipe I'm gonna do a little bit different. So basically I'm gonna make a sub sandwich, Cuban inspired. It's not gonna be like you know, Cuban, but it's gonna be what we're gonna do. It's called the Amy Cuban sandwich. I'm not even Cuban. So what I'm gonna do is slice this. I'm gonna put Miracle Whip and mustard on it. I'm gonna put some ham on it, salami, and provolone cheese. Basically a sub. And then I was gonna do some lettuce on it and some sliced pickle. I think I'm gonna make the entire sandwich so that it's all done for the weekend. And then when we're ready to eat it, we can just take it out and eat it. That's simple. I mean, I could do my poor boy subs, but I thought, let me do this a little bit different. Basically, it's just a sub. I just saw, is it the Beals, that just the 10 Beals, the lady with blonde hair? I don't watch her all the time, I just see her in my things. She did a chopped sub. Basically chopped everything up and mixed it all together and then put it on there, which I thought, well, that would be a really delicious way. So whatever works. I'll just do this today like this. Okay, so this is gonna be, we're just gonna do it different. That's okay. I would like to try a real Cuban. Everything here is mango and Cuban because we're next to Cuba and mangoes grow here. I'm assuming that's why. So we're gonna see how this is here. I'm just gonna put, I don't think Miracle Whip was originally in my recipe. I think it was just mustard, but I'm thinking Miracle Whip would be really good on here. And mustard, and maybe the kids tomorrow will go, ew, that's not good. We're thinking of doing the beach, because we haven't been to the beach in a long time. And we have all this great stuff to go to the beach with. We got shark tooth hunting stuff. Greg's got a new diving mask. The one that recommended the diving mask, I'm drawing a blank on your name. You sent us beautiful, what did you say? You sent us keychains and bracelets. I am drawing a blank on your name right now. But you told me to get a certain mask, and I did, and it's awesome. It is awesome for diving, so I can't wait to buy more. It's not, it doesn't fit my kids, so I need to get one for them, but how awesome. I'm like, we can't wait to go to the beach just so we can see. I need to see that a manatee is coming up to me so I don't get attacked, and if they attack, just so I don't have to be surprised by one when we're in the water. Okay, so we're gonna basically use up all of this ham. So just stretch it out across there. If you do less meat, you do more bread. If you got more meat, then you'll just do less of a sandwich. That's the beauty of sub sandwiches. You can either make them really full of meat, so they're heartier, and if not, do them less. Our favorite is poor boy subs. We absolutely love poor boy subs. Absolutely love them. It is a favorite. I'm gonna try to throw this in there as something different. Will it be received well? I don't know. I'll let you know. It might not. They might be like, why didn't you just make it like a poor boy sub? And I'll be like, I want to try something different. So sorry. So I'm gonna do next things like, oh, you smell this, don't you? She's like, I smell the meat, mommy. So this will be delicious. And then we can like package this up. We can take it with us to the beach if we want, or have just a late day. I'm gonna serve this with, we got a lot of fruit still, like a lot of grapes and cantaloupe, and do some chips with mixing sneeze over here. I don't know how much salami to put on here. God, I'm planning on using the whole thing, but I guess I don't need to. All right, that'll work. Let me check my cookies. If I was really on my game right now, I'd have my other oven open and I would be having that too, but maybe I will as I get tired of doing it. This is provolone from last month still. There's a lot on here. I thought for sure. I bought a new package of it, but it didn't, we didn't even touch this one yet. This is a lot of cheese. So to make sure I close this really good. And then I think, yeah, I'll chop up some lettuce and put it on there. And pickles, all that good stuff. I think it'll get too soggy by tomorrow. You know what? How about I just do this, put the lid on it, and wrap it up, put it back in the bag, maybe back in the bag, and then tomorrow, when I go to serve it, I'll chop up some lettuce and pickles and all that. Because I'm thinking if I do it now, it's just gonna get soggy in the bread. Yeah, and I know it's going to. So that's what we'll do here. You can, it just does get soggy. Look at all that cheese, that's some cheese. Okay, so I'm thinking, I think I have to take this off. Thinking we're gonna have to cut through the sub bun. It's not like, do I like this bread better? I don't know. It's just softer and yummier, but the one from Walmart is wider. These are just a little bit thinner. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut that through. We're just gonna have to cut that through. There we go. Okay, so it's just gonna be like a sub like that. So I am gonna cut it for space in the refrigerator so it fits better. So it's gonna, let's cut this one too. It's great bread. It's nice and soft, but can you just have the Walmart bread? Yeah, it's a little bit heartier. It just won't fall apart as easily. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, what am I gonna do? Wrap it in foil or wrap it in plastic? Let's get new plastic, right? Or foil. I love when you rip the foil and it just doesn't cover like you want it to. That happens sometimes. It's okay. Okay, so then this will fit in the refrigerator a whole lot better. This I'm going to have to put in a bag, and let me put this back. So we've got another meal done. That will be the sandwiches. That'll be tomorrow with chips. So what I'm gonna do over here is I've got some eggs boiling. I'm gonna do egg salad, and I'm also gonna do potato salad. Remember that little bit of mashed potatoes we had left over for hamburger gravy? So I'm gonna turn that into the Grandma Sandy's potato salad. Easy. And then this is gonna be water. I'm gonna make some macaroni salad. And then this is gonna be some brats. Only a few people like brats, not everybody does. So I'm just gonna cook and fry those up. That's one of them I did. And I'm just gonna slice this onion here right into the pan because it'll make it a little bit easier. And because we're getting tired, that's all. It's getting late, it is 5:30. One of those things you wanna be done, even though you just started. So what I'm gonna do is just slice this in here. And then I'm going to have it with we'll just fry it up with peppers and onions. I think this will be great. And then I pulled out steak buns, like the steak, I think steak rolls. Deli rolls, they're like steak rolls, and then this can go on there. I think that will be a nice, easy meal, like whoever wants it that way. And then I'm gonna make hot dogs for the ones that won't eat this. Which is, you know, most of the kids. You just can do, this is where you can do a couple different meals, but not have to, everybody just have hot dog kind of things. So I thought, I'm just gonna go like this and let this fry up. Perfect. Easy enough. Put some, a little bit of oil on top there. A little seasoning salt. This is Kinder's. Let that fry. Okay, awesome. Let me go back over here. So what I'm gonna do while that is cooking over there is I'm gonna do one potato salad and one mashed potato. What's it called? What's it called? Potato salad. These, I think these are going bad. Hold on one sec. All right, make sure it tastes good. It does. So I'm just gonna chop this up This is going to be a small batch of Grandma Sandy's macaroni salad. It's mostly go with the brats. Let me put that in here. Yeah, just got, what did I get these at Aldi? I think I got these at Aldi. I guess that was the beginning of this week. Oh, actually it was last week. It's been a week already. I just realized that. That's okay. What are you gonna do? Just chop it up and hurry and make so we can put a little veggie tray out today. And we can have some veggies with our tacos. No, I'll probably put up for tomorrow. That's what I'll do. I'll cut the rest up and make a little veggie tray. Because of those long ones, there's a couple in there that are yucky too. I'm like, ugh. So I think I'll turn those into pickles because we love turning those into pickles. And I've got some in the refrigerator. I could probably just open it up and add some more to it. Or just make a quick batch of it. I don't think I'm going to keep the rest. I'm going to throw those away. He doesn't really love tomatoes in it, but it just makes it look prettier. So I just feel bad putting just green in there. But sometimes if that's what you got, that's what you got. So I'm just going to cut these in half and put them in there. You gotta love tomatoes, but if you don't, then it's not gonna work. And then I'll add this in here. Probably the remainder of this, I'm gonna put some more, and then this does not go in here. Let's use this. I have to go get some more out of the cupboard. Okay, as it gets later in the day, you're like, okay, what do you want to do? What do you not want to do? So I'm thinking ahead to Sunday. So what we're going to do is we're going to be taking Autumn out for her birthday. So there's only going to be a few here to eat. And we're just going to do hot dogs and mac and cheese. So I was just going to make homemade mac and cheese. But do you remember when I had that that Cabot mac and cheese I got at Detweiler's? It's naturally lactose free. So I'm thinking, hold on, 10. Let me go. What if I just let them make box macaroni and cheese? Because there's going to be some older ones here to help watch, to help watch, you know, the little kids because they're so little. But there'll be an older one here to make dinner. So I'm thinking, why don't I just get the hot dogs out here? They can cook those on Sunday. I'm going to freeze these other half. Hold on. Ugh. Is that 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so then that way they can make the hot dogs on Sunday and the mac and cheese. That's what I'm thinking. So, I mean, literally boil it with some water. Hold on. They can literally just boil it with some water and make the mac and cheese. That won't be too hard. So right there. There, I just eliminated one whole meal that I have to make. Perfect. Let me go throw this into the freezer. Kids are going to eat outside, so I'm just going to give them all the stuff. They're going to sit at their table there and make a nice little buffet and have dinner. Okay, I got food outside for the kids. Let's start making our macaroni salad here. The macaroni is done. It's hot. See, it's steamed. I tried cooling off. It was not going to cool off because we have no cold water. We just don't have cold things here. Not in Florida. So let me see. I'm sure I'm going to have to add more Miracle Whip to this. But it's good. My eggs are done too. Those are also in the sink here. I threw some ice in there. Let me see if we can get this whipped up real quick. Like, and this will be great. We'll have a little bit of macaroni salad, salt and pepper, cookies, another batch of cookies out of the oven. I'm doing really good, getting stuff done. The kids are outside eating, so that's good. Getting their bellies full, and then I'll be able to almost call it a day. I got a few more things to get done, but I'll get there. Okay, perfect on that. That just needs a container. Let me see if I can find me a plastic container for that. Okay, we're doing everything over here. Let me get my brats. Those just came off. I used my Google to find out what temperature they were. These are just going to go in a blue pan here. And these will be good for more dishes. More dishes. This will cool. These will be great with the steak buns and smoky provolone cheese. Probably barbecue sauce, I'm thinking, for that. So that's another meal done right there. Let me see if my eggs can be cracked. You don't need to see me peel eggs, do you? No, I'll just peel them. All right, peeled the eggs. They actually peeled really well. I was like, the one time they peel very good. Usually it's when I don't film is when they turn out really good. I'm almost to my last, I don't know if this will be all the cookies or not, let's see. I want to do a few of the just plain chocolate chip. Craig likes those, so I like to do those for him. And the kids like these ones, so they will eat these ones right here. So sometimes when we get to the bottom, a lot of the, you know, because it is like a, well, greasy, so not all, because of the peanut butter, not all the chocolate chips and stuff will stick to it, so they'll sometimes be at the bottom of your bowl, so it's always good to grab those up and kind of work those into your batter, your dough as well. But we got a lot of, 3 big bags up there. These will definitely go in the freezer. I was gonna do the dough, and I'm like, you know what, I'll just cook it all. If you're gonna have your oven on, you might as well all do it at once. So it is a good day. I got to swim today, which was nice. And I had to do an appointment and be out for a long time today. So it actually worked out good to be for a Friday. And I got a bunch of food made. I didn't make everything, but most of it I did. We'll have food for the weekend, which I'm not too worried about, so. I'll show you the bottom of my bowl. It's got all the candy in the bottom of it here. I think I can just roll these into balls, basically. Now, if you don't do any flour in them, they will be more flatter. I just like them more round. You don't have to add any flour to these. You can just leave them with just the oatmeal. I think that's mostly how people do it. It says like an option to do it. All right, so see how, this isn't too bad. Usually there's a lot. So I will just stick these on top here, shove them in as best as you can. And that's where you get your monster cookies. Awesome, so this is great. So this is my last batch of this, and I can throw in some for Greg's. And I'll whip up the potato salad here. I'm gonna do the eggs. This way we have a lot of sandwich material for the weekend. We're gonna be doing lots of sandwiches, right? We have the egg salad and we'll have the ham. The Cuban sandwiches. It's good. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the oven. Okay, I gotta get some pickles. Okay, so we're gonna get creative right here. I'm gonna do, usually you add to this recipe is sweet relish. Oh my goodness, okay. But since I don't have that, because I had some relish in the refrigerator, and we're running out of space, and I'm like, oh, it's been in here a while, I'll just throw it away. I should have kept it, but that's okay. So what I do is I can just chop these up and put a little sugar on them. That will work. You just gotta improvise and do what you can do. So just chop these tiny pieces. That'll work. I'm just thinking how much I'll do. I guess I don't need to do a ton. It's just a small batch here. Can you even see what I'm doing? I've got the camera over here. I have to get a different camera tripod. So this one's just a little bit taller and it's a lot heavier. So, all right. So you just need to add some salt and pepper. I do need to add some sugar to this. A little bit of sugar. So Grandma Sandy's mashed potatoes literally makes a great potato salad. I've never had potato salad this way. I think some of you said somebody else, one of your family members, some of yours makes it, but most have not. If you can have this, it's so good. I don't like potato salad any other way. This is so good. Look at that. It's just using up leftover mashed potatoes. And this is so, so good. Thank you, Grandma Sandy, for a delicious potato salad. This is so good. Will that fit all in there? I have to do 2. We're gathering up stuff. The strawberries, there was a little container. I had the kids just take that out and eat that. And I'm like, just take it and everybody munch on that. These have already been washed, so I'm just going to throw these in here. So we continue to eat these. Let's get the stems out. And then I've got a bag right here of some more. Okay, so these are just gonna go in the refrigerator because I'm trying to, again, use up stuff so it doesn't go to waste. So I've got cantaloupe in there I cut up yesterday, which you didn't see, and I have the grapes. So I'm gonna put these in there. Cucumbers, I'm gonna open these up and see what's in here. Here's eggs. I'm just gonna smash these and do egg salad for sandwiches. Cookies in the oven. We're getting done. Almost to my ending hour. What time is it? 6:23, not bad. Right here. This worked out really good for smashing eggs. There's water in there, we don't need water in there. We don't need watery eggs. I'm gonna smash these and then I'll make a big thing of egg salad for the weekend. I used a lot of eggs and a lot of peanut butter this weekend. We went through what, 2 containers of peanut butter, and I got into the other one too. Look at that, that cut that way fast. And just Miracle, and we went through 2 Miracle Whips, so yeah, we did Miracle Whip too. Doing great. You can make a bunch of meals real quick. Yes, you can for your family. It doesn't have to be anything awesome, like flatbread tacos, some brats in there, and the breakfast things. And we'll have hot dogs. And the sub sandwiches. That was really easy to whip together. Look at that. I'm just gonna get some egg salad right there. Perfect. Easy. Okay, we're doing good. Keep washing, I'll get all the stuff in here. Kids are out swimming still. They said they come in when in a little bit when they're like, let me swim for a little bit more. I'm like, perfect. Then I can kind of finish up, clean up, leave the dishes for everybody. Cookies are almost done. One more batch. Let me get a container for this. This is why I keep these containers, because the last ones might get used up. I think I can put that all in one. Yep, that'll work. Egg salad. The kids brought in the food. All there was left over was I got a plate for Greg. I've got a plate for myself. I filled it up with a lot of lettuce, and I made 2 for Jaden as well. So the only thing I'm gonna do is this, and then I'm looking at my cucumbers here. I need to do some of these cucumbers because they're gonna go bad. And I still have pickles in there. I just pulled them out because I think we forgot they were in there, and they're not gonna last forever, I realize. So I'm gonna cut these, see if they're worthy of making into pickles, and if they are, I'll boil the salt and vinegar mixture and make a container of that. But I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, and then we're doing really good. The last batch of cookies is out, so I can make the rest of the new ones. All right, next batch of cookie dough. Kids were up there talking, and they're like, we were talking about somebody that was old. They're like old, like grandpa's age, like 60. I'm like, 60? I'm like, your dad and I are like almost, but dad's 50, I'm almost 50. I'm like, grandpas are more like 70. So it's just funny how kids have a different mindset of what old is. It's all good. But I know we did too, right? I thought when my parents were 36, they were old. Now I'm like past that. So this is great. I'm gonna get this done real quick, and then I will see what the cucumbers look like, and if they're worthy of keeping, then that will be awesome. If not, I'll just have to throw them away. Sometimes you get produce and it's not so great. I didn't do very good checking it. I was thinking a week in there would be okay, but obviously that was not the case. One more tray here, and then we will be looking good. I'm definitely being tired. Is anybody else tired, or is it just me? Long day, but that's okay. It was a good day. It's like one of those days where, yes, it was long, but look what I got to do. I got to take my child to the eye doctor and get some glasses, which is much needed, so that's a good thing we're thankful for. And I got to go swimming, and that was really nice. And I got to make all these wonderful treats and food for my family. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I'm just gonna keep on working. I'm not starving yet, but I've got my little flatbread taco here. Look at that, perfect. And let's see what those cucumbers look like. Let's see if it's even worth making. Okay, let's open these up and see what they're looking like. Let's see, I don't even think so. That one's all gushy. Nope, I see the mold right in that one. I don't think so. I'm gonna check and see if my other ones are like that, because I have another set in the refrigerator. Okay, so I've cleaned up. I have got the window wide open. The kids are out on a bike ride right now, so they're out in the neighborhood. A bunch of kids go riding, so it's like they all come out at the same time. So they're going out and riding their bikes. And then I've got cookies here, right here. For the weekend, these are gonna go in the freezer. And then I looked at my bananas, and I'm like, I got bananas to freeze. So I'm gonna freeze these. I wipe my sink out. All the dishes are done. There's a load in the dishwasher. We have these over here for the other cookies. I just pulled those out of the oven. I wiped the stove down real quick. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting done. There's a pile of towels on the ground from the dishwasher, which will be put away. So what I'll do is finish this here. Probably do one more batch of cookies in the oven. I'm thinking one more batch in the oven. And then what I will do is, this is how we'll operate here. I will have, the kids will be coming back, and they're all done. They'll come back in a little bit here before it gets dark. And then I'll have everybody work together. They'll all, the dishwasher should be done about a half hour, so, but empty dishwasher, put all the dishes away on the counter, wipe everything up, like the water and stuff, because there'll be water in there, and then put all the towels in the washer, and then go out to the pool, pick up around the pool, because I see their stuff everywhere. They were having fun. So go out to the pool, clean up around the pool, and then take the trash out because we've got trash here. And that will be our Friday. So that is a good day. And I'm gonna go up and edit because that's gonna take me some time to get done tonight, and then I will be free for the weekend. So that's a good thing. Well, hopefully we might go to the beach this weekend if the weather's nice, which I think it should be. So maybe I'll film that, show you that next week. And then we're gonna take Autumn out for her birthday as well, go do fun teenager stuff that teenagers like to do. What do they like to do? They like to go shopping and buy face care and all that fun stuff and go out to lunch. So it'll be perfectly a good weekend. So I'm gonna put these in the freezer and my cookies, wait for these to cool, put another batch in. Doing great. The kids said that the apple salad was delicious. Everybody loved that, so that's good. And then they all loved the flatbread tacos. They said the waffle was nice because it made it a little bit harder in some areas. So that's a good thing. Something different to try. As long as these are cool enough. Sometimes they start getting, like if they're too hot, they'll start seeping through the little lines here. Hopefully that'll be good. This will be perfect. We'll have a nice, good weekend. I wasn't sure how my day was going to go today, if it was going to be prepared for my weekend or not, but it looks after all like it's going to turn out. Okay, get the next one more batch as well. All right, so my day is coming to an end right now. I feel like I'm done. I've got this batch of cookies right here. They look delicious. These ones my husband likes, and kids too, and I do too. They also like monster cookies as well. So I've got one more batch in the oven, and that's it. It's been a good day, so I'm gonna close today's video and be done. Be done for my day. It's 7:10 right now, so I've been cooking for a little while. I'm ready to be finished. And remember, if you wanna check out Ritual, you can go to the QR code right here or go to the link right here up on the screen, and I'll put it in the description. Ritual.com/maryon30 for 30% off your first month. So awesome. All right, you have a fantastic, I'm talking fantastic rest of your day. Remember, you are designed, you are created, and you are selected by God to do great, wonderful things. And I will see you guys again Monday for another video. All right, see you Monday. Bye.